that's fitting. So, how are we doing tonight? Oh, that sucked. Come on. I didn't hire all of you guys on purpose for anything. But really, it's an honor to be here at the House of Blues. You know, like, legends have performed here, right here. Like Barry Manilow, Rob Schneider, the Jonas Brothers. And so, it's an honor to be here. I myself am a very lonely man. All right, let's talk about work. So, my coworkers are actually here supporting me. Let's give it up for my coworkers. You, and you guys. Not as many as my last show, but it's fine. Anyways, for a living, I work in an office without windows, and I sell tents over the phone. And I know what you're thinking. Brian, dreams really can't come true. But my coworkers are the best part about my job. You know, they're awesome people. The other day, they took me to Dunkin' Donuts, and I ordered my favorite donut, which was a donut with rainbow sprinkles. And so now I'm known in the office as Princess Rainbow Sprinkles. Princess Rainbow Sprinkles. Princess Rainbow Sprinkles. Let me repeat that again. That is my nickname, and that is a guy who doesn't get a lot of ass. So I'm single, and I'm sure that shocks everybody here in attendance. But I'm a good guy, you know, and the good guys finish last. It's like the good guys are always the one to finish last, but I'm like the guy who's gonna tell you when I farted. And so that's me. But I'm that guy. I'm not the guy who's gonna get a lot of tail. There are these guys called pickup artists. You know, they go out and they hunt, right? And they're on patrol. And they have their lines, they've got their things that they say. They all reek of, like, you know, Aqua di Gio, or like that, you know, cologne they buy on the end cap of Walmart. And, you know, they're all about seduction. You know, seduction and sexy and seduction. And I'm just all about attention. I just need it. So, yeah, I mean, I am a single guy, so I want to tell you a story about my single life. Like the other day, I went out to Adult Spike, and I was playing pool. Now, on the other side of the bar, I noticed that there was this pretty cute, alternative-looking goth chick who was giving me the eye. And so I said, I'm gonna go over and talk to her. And I went over there, and I said, hey, do you want to play pool with us? Now, she stood up, and literally the ground trembled underneath her size 14 Doc Martens. Okay? Now, she was about 6'3" or 6'4". Alright? And that was just a guess, because I was trying to locate, you know, those height measurements that you have at the exit door at the gas station. I was trying to figure out how exactly high she was, but I know she was about up here. And she had massive pipes. And I'm talking bulging veins, okay? I think I said bulging, I was going to say bulging. So, anyway, she also had a cut-off t-shirt that looked like it had been cut off with a butter knife, so that I could actually see how big her biceps were. And so, let me talk about her hands. Now, her hands look like oven mitts. And she, when I made a shot, she patted me on the back and nearly knocked out one of my fillings. Now, we got to talking, we got to chatting, and I was like, you know, we have a lot in common. I think this is actually a pretty cool chick. I'm actually kind of a bit turned on right now. Surprisingly, she looks like a man. And so, which concerned me a little bit. But this is the House of Blues, so everything's sacred. So I started talking to her, and then I got weird with this girl. Woo! Like, thank you. Is that Bob?
That's Bob.
I got weird with her, and so I was kind of like following her around, you know, like I made her friend me on Facebook. You know, like at the end of the night, which is never a good sign, I went and found her, and actually turns out she was giving what looked like some CPR, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to the hottest girl in the bar. And so, you know, I was like, I patiently waited my turn, and I was like, hey, I was like, this is my big line, I was like, I'm leaving. This was like, okay. Bye now. And she goes, you know what? She goes, and she took her mitts, she put it on my shoulder, and she was like, listen, buddy, I will remember you, Princess Wrinkles Wrinkles. And so, anyways, the choice of women that I have, well, like I said, it leaves me a lonely guy sometimes. I spend a lot of nights alone in my bedroom. And yeah, I took a black light to my sheets the other day. It looked like a Jackson Pollock painting. Actually, it looked like an ink blot test. I could see rainbow sprinkles in my bed sheets. So I guess the name fits. Thank you, Ben. You guys want to hear one more story? Yeah. You guys want to hear one more story? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, I went to Life is Beautiful the other day with my buddy, Ryan, and we went to listen to music and to troll for some hopeless sex. And so we went there, and I actually ran into a female friend of mine. Now, she was hanging out with her female friends, who I like to refer to as basic bitches. And ladies, if you don't know what a basic bitch is, well, then you might be one of them. So, I didn't know exactly how that was going to go, but that was Charles' fault, I swear. It was. So anyways, I had heard the term before, and so I wanted to use the term, but I wasn't quite sure exactly what it meant, so I Googled it. And that's what we do in my generation. And so, Urban Dictionary defines a basic bitch as someone who is unflinchingly upholding of the status quo and stereotypes of their gender without even realizing it. So I'm talking back tattoos, I'm talking Uggs, I'm talking pumpkin spice lattes, I'm talking Justin Timberlake. If you like any of the above following, you may be a basic bitch.
That's me.
I don't even know what to say to that. So, anyways, we were ignored by the basics, all right? Now, we started talking to this cute girl who was standing next to us, and we started talking to her unknowing that she was actually the younger sister of one of the basic bitches. Now, her sister comes running up in a panic, and she's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But But then I noticed that she looks a little nervous. She looks a little timid. Kind of like when your dog takes a dump in your closet, and then he like doesn't want to look at you, and he does that thing where he gets really, really low, and then he's trying to go under the carpet, you know. So anyways, I was concerned, of course, because like I said, I'm a good guy, I think. I'm not sure after this set. And so I asked her, you know, are you okay? And this is really important here. And she looks at me in the eye and she says, yeah. She said, I was just texting my sister that these two really creepy basic bros were hitting on me. That didn't end as well as I thought. Thank you guys.